Welcome to another bright day in Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part we finally took down the Radius missile silo, and after finishing that video I looted the whole base out, took the supplies up to the capital vessel, and I've been doing a little bit more exploring, opening up this area here. You can see we're in a little bit of a hostile area at the moment, and the reason I stopped here is because if I just edge up over the top here, you will see that I've now found the patrol vessel. It's just tucked in against that mountain edge there, and normally the patrol vessel caught in a situation like this would be fantastic. Don't know why that's got locked off, but I've got a bit of a problem in here in the fact that if you look just over here, there is an advanced comm center, I think, yeah, with loads and loads of drones around it, which means that for me to get round and actually attack that patrol vessel, and bearing in mind this patrol vessel's quite heavily armed, but most of the heavy weapons are actually on the front, and there's a turret on the top. I don't think you guys can actually see it, and I would need to get in behind it and come in high, but I've got a couple of other drones around here which are not. There's a plasma drone there. I think I'm going to need to take that out before it gets me. Wow, got a couple of good whacks on me, which is probably not that good. I think we might be able to get across and loot him though. Yeah, so I've got a bit of a problem at the moment in the sense that I'd love to have a crack at that capital vessel, but, and it is a big butt, guys, in the sense that there's the plasma drone over there. So yeah, he got a couple of good whacks on me. I really need to check my repairs, because if we do go I mean, I'm obviously not going to be able to shoot the patrol vessel down, but it would be very, very advantageous. Oh, great. I thought I was close enough. Lost contact with drone, thank you. Yeah, got to be a bit careful here because I am aware that patrol vessel is pretty close. Well, I think we should be able to. Oh, come on, game. Yeah, you can see I've gathered a few resources, and I think what I will do is just give the ship a little bit of a once over, just to make sure. As I say, he did get a few good whacks on me, although I do need to. Maybe it was more bang than anything else. So we're not actually. It doesn't look like we're that badly damaged. Right. I've kind of lost sight of the patrol vessel. Just pull away. Now I have got the field of view in to about 40. Yeah, he's still hooked on that mountain top there, which, as I say, normally that would be a brilliant position to actually deal with the patrol vessel, because you, especially in mountains like this, because normally you could creep up on them. Oh, looks like he's just disconnected now on the mountain, probably because he's responding to me. But you can see the turret on the top. Maybe if I come in like here, that'd be a bit better. And there is a heavy weapon on the bow, and there's one mounted on the wing just on the side. So the ideal way to attack this patrol vessel is from behind and above and take that turret out first, but there's no way I can do that at the moment with that actual patrol. Oh god, okay, got another rocket drone. Not sure. There's a lot of drones around here as well, which doesn't help the situation that well, but we should be able to come in here. Might as well loot him while we're at it. So we're just going to come down and loot him, get a few more resources. Yeah, probably could do with emptying my actual. So we're just going to come back up here. So the patrol vessel's moving away a little bit. I think while that's actually moving away, I think we will actually put some of these resources in here. A lot of these resources actually come from me shooting up ice columns. We've got mechanical components that could go in. Energy matrix. Probably could do with eating some of this before it spoils. Although it's got, I mean, doesn't. And I think the rest of that can just get shoved into the cargo box. Oh wow, just put this in here as well. We don't actually need it. Now you can see the patrol vessel is moving away a little bit, but I can't really get in behind it just yet, because if I get in behind it at the moment, it will actually, I will get fire from that direction there. But I would like to, if I don't destroy it completely, well, I can't destroy it completely, guys. Don't really have the firepower capability here. I've got 88 missiles. But what I would like to do is possibly take out that top turret. Not sure why I'm not getting the range. So let me just check this, guys. Probably not. As I say, what I would like to do is get the height, and I think we're just going to have to come in here. Because if I can take out the turret on the top, right? Let's get behind. And as I say, keep getting the height. Have to get into the turret on the top, because the other way you can actually take the patrol vessel out is actually there's guns there. Right, I've got that one. It's now turning, so this is what you now he's got the range to get some height. And if we get on this side, what I'm really after is the thrusters. Okay, I'm just going to keep the height. We can get the thrusters. He's actually almost flying up vertically. Oh, come on. Right, I've got that one. Right, we've now virtually crippled it. Let's get round. There should be another gun. Sorry, I'm not saying much, guys. I'm really trying hard to concentrate here. I think we've got the main armament taken out. Nope, there's one. Let's see if we can find. Where's my crosshairs gone? There they are. Come on. Can't quite get it. Oh, come on, game. Put enough. Okay. We've now effectively disabled the patrol vessel. So, another gun on the front there. Right, if we can get underneath now and take its lift thrusters out. I know. Right, we've got it now, guys. I mean, it may seem excessive use of actual missiles, and I know some of you guys will say, right, you can now get in and loot it. Right. I think we could probably use... That's it. Right, we've got the patrol vessel. This is exactly what I wanted. Let's just fly around and drop down. Whoops, no. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Where's it gone? Where you gone? Where you gone? There it is, over there. I think what we can do, let me just do this, guys. I think we can get back to the field of view back up. I can actually see what I'm doing a bit better. Right, that's it. Okay, out. And just gonna... That's a bit better. We should be able to, if I can get in here. I think I've probably blown enough holes in the side of it. Oh, okay, it was firing at me. Don't tell me that base is able to fire through the mountains at me. Okay. What was that? Has the patrol vessel still got a fire capability on it? Someone or something is still firing at me. Let me just check where the location of... Well, we should be far enough away from that base. That's the patrol vessel. Okay. I mean, it could be... Let me just drop down. I mean, truthfully, generally the patrol vessel doesn't have that much in the way of loot on it. I mean, let's just... If we can get in here... I think there's something trying to fire at me. It knows I'm here, but it's just trying to fire at me. I think if I can get down here, really in the shelter of them. Right, let's just have a look in and see what we can see, if there's an entrance here. You can see where I've literally blasted my way through here. Oops, we're right on the edge of... Okay, is there any way in? Or do I need to blast my way through? That's where the thrusters were. Okay. Okay. Let's just... What I'll probably need to do is... I'm gonna have to use some... How am I for missiles? Alright, well, reload. We're out of missiles, okay. That's... Wow, I didn't realise I'd gone through that many missiles. That was a little bit of extravagance. I mean, part of me would like to actually loot this vessel, but I'm not sure if I can actually... maybe if we can get on top and actually land on top of it, I might be able to. There's a hole, I've blown a hole in the top, so maybe if we can just get on top and stop, level off please. It's because it's crashed on the side of the mountain. Actually, if we get in really close like that, level off please. Let's just have another quick look. Right, the trouble is we gotta find. I'm a bit worried about this guy firing. I think I'm just going to leave that here. I mean, it's going to stay here. It can't take off. We've effectively disabled it. And I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to mark this. I mean, in theory, it should not de-render. I've accomplished what I wanted to do, which is effectively cripple the patrol vessel. That means I can build a surface base. And I think I'm just going to leave it, I think, to be honest, guys. Simply because it's not worth risking my ship just to go and try and loot it. In theory, it should quite happily stay there for good now. And I think for the rest of this part now, guys, I don't really want to start building a base now because I'm not too sure where I'd like to build a base. I did mark a base location. I can't remember where it is now. Yeah, base 1. There's a very good base location here because it's close to silicon, cobalt. I've got some promethium there, got some copper. I mean, this is a very nice area here. It's also close to water. It's also close to an area that I want to take out. But I think for the rest of this part, guys, what we're going to do is a bit more exploration, which is what I was quite happily doing until such time as I found that patrol vessel. I think we've accomplished the objective. And if I can find there's a new marker there. So as I say, I think we're just going to spend the rest of this part actually doing a bit more exploration because, as I say, I do want to open up this area here. I'm really happy about taking that patrol vessel down because that means that I've now got control of the planet effectively. Although I probably will build a base that's probably half underground. That's the reason why I marked that location, because it's in the side of a cliff. I really like the idea of having a base that's part underground, part above surface, going into the side of a cliff, because normally in the past when you've had these planets, actually finding a location where you're able to build into the side of a cliff, almost a bit like the way some of the ancient temples are, like a bit like Petra. I mean, that would be really good. But I think we're just going to do a bit more exploration, guys. Obviously this could be a little bit boring, but we'll just keep pushing out here. And I think what we're going to do is come down here. I'm trying to do strips so that everything looks a bit more tidier than it was before. Maybe we need to turn a little bit more south and come down here. You can see there it says base 1, 13 kilometers away. That's probably where I will actually put the base. It says there's something away to the south. Now I've got to remember that I've got no more missiles left, so I can't really go attacking the bases. I'm going to have to go up to my capital vessel and actually make some more ammunition. Right, we've got an iron deposit here. Okay, it says there's something, and of course there's a ubiquitous drone. I suppose we can always go in and just kill the drones for fun. So I don't know what it is. Rocket drone. Normally rocket drones are a little bit of a soft target as long as you can get in first. So, and of course they're a good source of resources, so it's certainly worth actually doing it. Definitely getting plenty of ammunition for my handheld rocket launcher. Right, it says there's something away to the east, so certainly going to go that way. And oops, there's 2 drones here. Yeah, I think we can. Again, looks like, although I'm not. Depends which one. That's a minigun drone. Got one down. Got both of them. Okay. What is this? This just doesn't look like anything of. It's just some ruins. Ruins generally don't tend to have much in them. Right, just go. Oh, there's different ruins here. Oh, I've never seen these. Well, we'll check that out, guys. Never seen ruins like this before. Okay. Right, just get out. You never know. There might be something in. More missiles. A bit more ammunition. That's good. Different. Can't see anything obvious here, guys. It looks almost like a pile of rocks. Is it going to be worth checking out? I suppose this is where you guys say, well, buried under here is a really high value target, but I can't see it, guys. Let me just, when it's saying concrete block, I mean, I could get the concrete blocks. I'm not even sure that's actually worth my destroyed concrete block, wood block. Nah, I'm not feeling it, guys. So let's just have a look here. Right, I think we can get rid of that marker, and I think what we're going to do is just fly down here. And you see, just over here, I've got an advanced base. I had a little bit of a tangle with that when I was actually exploring. Only in the tangle in the sense that I actually wandered into it without paying attention. I kind of flew towards it, and I was following the radar, and I kind of wasn't really paying attention, and then they managed to get a few fairly heavy whacks onto me. Right, it says there's something south and west. Is that something there? Right, we got some wreckage here. Okay, we're gonna see if we can shoot up another drone. Gotcha. What's this then? It says wreckage. Okay, well, we can check this out. Although again, it doesn't look. This might have something of interest in it, so I think maybe this time we're actually making an exception and land. I don't think we're actually close to anything. Just power off for a little while. Wow. Didn't realise I was going through so much fuel. Then again, I haven't checked the fuel for a little while, so. Yeah, we've still got plenty of fuel anyway, so. Let's just have a quick look. It doesn't look like there's anything inside. I mean, let's just have a. We might be able to. Yeah, just. Well, as well. Oops. My bad there, guys. I mean, I don't really need construction. Oops. Might as well just. What's that there? Electronics, steel plates, okay. Stone dust. I suppose I should have been a bit more careful taking this apart, but there's nothing special here, guys, so I'm just gonna get this for the steel plates. And I don't want the basic trusses. I suppose in some ways you could say it's going to be useful. There's some computer stuff there. I mean, it'd be a quick win, seeing the fact that the next part will be working on a base. So I suppose picking this up would be quite useful. Okay. So it's yeah, I think that's more than enough steel plates. Not, as I say, I really need them. Where's my ship gone? There it is. Thought, brief moment then, I thought my ship was on fire, but of course it's not. It's the drone. So I'm just gonna jump in. Of course, we'll just have to power the thrusters back up. Actually, let me just fill the oxygen because my oxygen's getting a bit low as well. So let's just pick up that. So I'm actually on the ground. So and I think I'm just gonna jump out round the back. Just have a quick make sure everything is okay. Actually, just get nice and long. Just have a quick check round, make sure the ship isn't too much damaged. No, I think we're okay. Oh no, there's a little bit damaged there. Where is it? I saw somebody say one of them was indicating that. Oh, it looks like we've lost some stuff from the front. Wow. Didn't notice that, guys. Okay. Yeah, that could be a bad mistake there, guys. I've got some. Keep on doing that. Right, the RCS is good. I think we're just gonna put the steel block there, and I think what we're going to do is just come here, mobile constructor, and just knock out a new lamp. I think I've got the grill. I've still got some grills to put on. Right. I've actually got rid of my survival tool at long last. I don't think I actually need it anymore. I think I've lugged it around long enough. Oh, see, looks like just check. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Get into the mobile constructor. I don't think I actually need the hardened steel blocks at the moment. And I'm just gonna put our light back in. Not that we actually use the light very much anymore. Actually, I don't need that. That's wrong. Sorry about this, guys. Tree block. Yeah, I don't actually, because you can now sleep through the night. It's not quite so important now to actually have horizontal. I think we're just going to drop you in there, and I'm just going to put that on the front like that. I still get the impression that there's some of these blocks here are still damaged. Yeah, I think we've lost a block there as well, haven't we? On that side, just there. Let me just have a quick look. Yep. So it's just. Might as well do a reasonable repair. I think that will be it. The trouble is we're going to turn it round now. I think that should. Yeah. So that's all back together. I mean, considering I've taken down a patrol vessel, that isn't That damage is relatively light, guys. I'd be quite happy with that in that sense. And it now says there's something over this way, so but before we go anywhere, let's just put this back into supplies, and I suppose I could put some of this stuff I picked up. I've got 447 steel plates, some cobalt, computers, electronics. I shoved that in there, although I don't actually think we need it. Might as well eat the rest of that before it spoils. And I think what we're going to do, guys, is just probably fly west a bit and see what is here. I think what we're looking at is just tucked in there. Is that it? Ruined landing pad. Okay, what's a ruined landing pad? I think just to wind this part up, guys, I think we're just going to check out the ruined landing pad. I'm assuming we can probably land on the top. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much here, but it's going to come in. Just come in further. And the game's just going to power off for the moment. Don't think there's any threats around here. Just notice I should be able to fill that up while I'm looking at it. And okay, I'm just going to have a quick look round, guys. Yeah, I think this is just an open structure. Can't really see anything. That's probably just a column of steel blocks. I mean, I can probably... This is where I take away the center block and it actually all falls apart. No. I mean, we could take away some of the edge here. And some of the... Don't get anything for these, do we? Yeah, it's actually saying, oh, I'll just get rid of them, so it's neat. Oops, done it again. Yeah, this is just another resource for steel plates. I mean, it's not even anything of any great interest. So, and I'm just going to power the thrusters on. And of course, it's now effectively got dark. Right, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. We've now got rid of the patrol vessel. So what I will do is a bit more exploration off camera to clear out this area a little bit, and then what we will do in the next part is make a start on building a base. I think if I don't find a better location, it will probably be over here somewhere, wherever it is, base 1, because I think that's quite a good location. But all I can say, guys, is hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.